Yes, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back. Now, have you ever wondered why is it that when someone pinches you, you feel pain? Yeah. If someone pinches you, why do you ever feel pain? Now, I know so many answers are coming across in your minds, but have you ever wondered which part of the body, or rather, how you normally come to feel that pain? Let me make it easy for you. Now, if someone pinches you, we have some sense organs in our body, and these sense organs they have receptors, and these receptors are the ones which transmit the nerve impulses from the sense organs all the way to the central nervous system, probably the spinal cord or the brain. Then the brain will communicate. It will communicate again through the motor neurons all the way to the effector organs, that is the muscles or the glands, and you'll be able to withdraw away from the stress or the pain. So, having said and done that, in today's lesson, I wanted us to talk about systems of the body. Yeah, systems of the body, and of course, I know we have very many systems of the body. Yeah. So, which systems of the body do you know? Which systems of the body do you know? Yeah. So just to name but a few, we have the digestive system, we have the circulatory system, we have the musculoskeletal system, we have the lymphatic system, we have the reproductive system, a very interesting system. So we have all these systems of the body working and being coordinated together by the brain so that you can have an individual. Let's break it down further. Our bodies are made up of tiny structures which are very basic and functional, known as cells. I know you have heard of the term cell. The basic functional unit of an organism. We call it a cell. Now, human beings have got approximately 100 billion cells. It's too many cells, and therefore, they are referred to as multicellular organisms. Actually, multicellular organisms. So, of course, we have some organisms which are not multicellular, which only have a single cell. And of course, they will be called unicellular organisms. Very good examples is bacteria and so forth. These guys who make us very sick. Now, but have you never wondered that many cells will come together, or rather many cells working together, or rather to do a specific function, referred to as tissues. Yeah, and blood is a tissue. Yeah, blood. Blood is a very good example of a tissue because inside the blood we have cells. We have red blood cells, white blood cells, and they perform specific functions. So tissues, but many tissues again working together to perform a similar function. They form something we call an organ. They form something we call an organ. There's very many organs in the body. Yeah, even the skin. The skin is an organ. Actually, the skin is the largest organ of the body. Liver, stomach. Some of us have these organs. Actually, all of us have these organs. Now, many organs come together and perform a specific function. They will form what we call a system. That's why I was talking about the systems of the body. Like if you look at the digestive system, it is made up of various organs, including the stomach, the tongue, the esophagus, small intestines, the large intestines, Yeah. So ideally, when these systems now work together, when they are coordinated to work together, they will purposely make an individual, an organism. So when you look at yourself, and myself. Yeah, we are organisms. Personally, I'm an organism. You are an organism made up of very many systems being coordinated together by the brain to achieve a specific purpose. You are like a machine which is working well, which is being coordinated. The parts are being coordinated very well to ensure functionality. So that is how I normally look at an individual, or rather an organism. An organism is made up of very many systems working together with some very good coordination and correlation to ensure that everything is moving on well. Yeah. Now, what happens when the systems are not working properly? What happens? Let me just ask. What happens when an organ is not working well? Your liver is not working well. What do you think happens? Which system is being disrupted? The circulatory system, for example. The heart is not working properly. Yeah. What do you think will happen? Okay, let me bring it back to you. Look at this scenario. We have the digestive system. The digestive system, it is the one which has got the function of ensuring that we acquire nutrients from the foods that we take. And we know after the food has been digested in the small intestines, then in the alimentary canal or the gut, the food has to be absorbed. Nutrients have to be absorbed and transported to all parts of the body, and specifically the cells. Now here comes the circulatory system, which has its role of ensuring that these materials reach there. Yeah, the circulatory system. So the circulatory system is made up of the heart, the arteries, the veins. Yeah. So what happens when the heart is not working well? Knowing very well that the heart is like a pump, which is pumping blood, but it is inside this blood where we have the food nutrients which have been acquired from the digestive system. So what happens when now the heart is not working properly? It means then your cells are not going to get enough nutrients. You're going to be sick completely. You're going to be sick. All right? So how many systems of the body do you know? We have mentioned several. You know what a cell is. You know there are the difference between a multicellular and a unicellular organism. Then you know what tissues are. I have given a very good example of a tissue. Blood. Blood is a tissue. You ask, why do you think blood is a tissue? Blood is a tissue because it contains cells which are performing similar function. Then you give an example. Red blood cells there. Their work is to transport oxygen. Yeah. Organs. Organs are a group of tissues performing a similar function. A very good example of an organ, the heart. Have you ever wondered how big is your heart? The size of your right fist. The size of your right fist. The heart. Yeah. I know some of you are trying to check the sizes of their fists. Some of us have very big hearts. You hear someone say, "Oh, I love you with all my heart." The heart pumps blood. The heart pumps blood. When you open the heart, scientifically, biologically, you will not find hate or love. So just a joke. When someone tells you, "I love you with all my heart," you're like, oh, inside the heart, there is blood. Many organs of the body, the liver, the kidney. By the way, can we survive without the liver? I doubt. The liver has got so many functions, running from detoxification, deamination. The liver. It even supports the digestive system because the liver will produce a juice called the bile juice. And this bile juice performs a very important function of emulsifying fats, breaking fats to small droplets. In other words, it increases the surface area of the digestion of fats. But the liver, again, it has very many functions, very many functions. When have you ever wondered if someone takes alcohol, why do doctors discourage people from taking alcohol? Where does the digestion of alcohol take place? Of course, it is not in the liver. The digestion of alcohol mostly takes place in the stomach. but some alcohol will find its way to the liver. Yeah. So there are people who normally get this disease called liver cirrhosis because of our overworking their liver. They drink a lot of alcohol. They are alcoholics. Trouble. Anyway, I hope today you have learned something. I'm looking forward to meeting you again for your homework. For your homework. No, you don't like homeworks. For your homework, even myself, I don't like homework. So for your homework, I want you to find out how the systems in the body are coordinated. Yeah, yeah, you have to find out how the systems of the body are coordinated. Um, how are systems of the body coordinated? Because there must be a coordinate. Can you imagine you're having a machine? This one is doing this part of a machine. This part is doing this. This other part is doing this. That other part is doing that. There is no coordination. What do you think will happen? I'll give you an opportunity to come and present. Thank you very much and have a nice day.